Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not be able to tell, I got a haircut. Back in February, I got a haircut. I'll insert some photos here as well as the TikTok that I took. And I got these like longer pieces, like front framing pieces that were kind of supposed to resemble curtain bangs. And I loved them. I thought they did a great job, but this time around I wanted to get them cut shorter so they look more like curtain bangs. And I did just that. So I'll also go ahead and insert the photos from this past appointment that I just had. But anyhow, that appointment was back on Friday and it is currently Sunday, and I have not washed my hair since, and it is desperately in need of it. So I thought today might be a fun day to finally attempt at doing my own hair. For those of you who know me in real life, y'all know that I am not good at hair whatsoever. My sister especially could be a true testament to that. She has always been the one to do my hair for me. But I really want to challenge myself and see if I can make something happen. So a couple months ago, I bought a couple supplies. So I'm going to go ahead and get those and show those for you. Okay, so this is all the stuff that I got. First things first, I bought my very first hair dryer. I'm so excited. It's just a basic Conair one, like one that you buy from Walmart. And I have not used it yet. The reason it's open is because one of my friends spent the night and she needed to borrow it. Yeah, I don't think it's anything fancy. It comes with this attachment, which I think we will try to use. Looks like this. I think you just put it on and it makes the airflow less general, more direct. If I can put it on. You'd think it's just like a twist or something. Ah, never mind, it's a snap. I watched my hairstylist, how she made my curtain bangs do the banging. That sounds really wrong. I watched how she did my bangs the last time and this past time really carefully so I could somewhat replicate it today. I think the way she did it was she just had my hair wet, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a shower after this clip. And then what she did was she separated my pieces out and then took like a round brush, and pretending that my hair is the round brush, she basically just went like in this motion with the hair dryer, if that makes any sense. So stay tuned. I'm really intrigued to see how this is going to go, but it is a Sunday, so I have a day off, so I figured why not practice now, you know? So got the hair dryer, so hopefully this works well. Next thing I got is a round brush. One is also by Conair, called their Quick Blow Dry Copper Collection. I've never owned a round brush before. I feel very adult. I remember my mom having different types of brushes, and she used to have a round brush. I don't know if she still does, but I remember being a little girl and thinking that's an adult hairbrush, because I would not know how to use a brush that is circular in shape. But anyhow, got that. And the next thing I got are these like salon hair clips. There's 6 of them. This one's by Equate. Clearly, as you can tell, we love our Walmart brands. And yeah, I don't think they're anything special. I think they're pretty much just like your typical claw clip to help you keep different pieces back, you know, so you can focus on the front ones. I think is pretty much the goal of them. So I don't even know if I'll use them. This might be a bit advanced for right now, but on the off chance that I need them, I have them. The next thing that I got is mainly because since I've never really used hot tools on my hair, I'm really nervous about heat damage on my hair. So I wanted to get like a heat protectant type of hairspray. So I got that. I don't even know if I'll use it because I'm not really sure how to. Oh, it says you can put on damp or dry hair as you style with heat tools. Okay, perfect. So after I take a shower, I'll come back and I'll show you guys how it sprays on, and then we'll start with the hot tools. So that's awesome, so that I can use this with damp hair. That's perfect. And the last thing I got, which I will not be using today, but I might use later on, are your classic pack of curlers. These are also by Conair, and they have like 4 different sizes in them. I used to have these as a kid. I think I mainly used them for like dress up though. I don't think I ever like seriously used them. I can't remember why exactly I got these, except the fact that maybe someone told me, or maybe I saw a YouTube video or someone using this for their curtain bangs, maybe? Because I don't even own a curling one, so it's not like I want to curl my whole head of hair. I just want to have my bangs do the little swoop action, if you know what I mean. So stay tuned. I don't even know if and when I'll ever use this, but I did buy it, so maybe I should use it just for giggles, you know, just to try it. But yeah, that is all that I got. I'm going to go ahead and take a shower, and I'll be right back to show y'all how it all works. All right, y'all, I just got out of the shower, and I tried to not put it in the towel. I just tried to put it on top of the towel so it wouldn't dry any bit. So now comes like the actual hard part, is like doing the thing, because in my head I'm like, yeah, this makes sense and I can do it and I can handle it. But on paper, can I? I'm not sure that I can. I'm setting up this mirror right here so I can see the front of my head, And then if I need to see the back of my head, I have this mirror. So let me also grab a brush and a comb. I guess I should just go ahead and open up this. Again, want to warn y'all that I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I don't know if it's going to turn out well or if it's going to turn out terribly. Stay tuned. I'm just excited to try it. So nothing about this makes sense in my brain, how to use this. Like watching someone use it, yeah, it makes sense. But in my brain, I'm like, how? All right, so jokes. I have not the slightest idea where my comb went to. I literally never use it and always leave it in my bathroom. Couldn't tell you, but I got my brush. So we'll just do a rough part. This is how I always part my hair. I don't know if it's correct, but I just kind of start by brushing all of it back. And then once it's all back, the way that my baby hairs are placed, it makes it look funky if the middle part isn't quite how I do it every day, if that makes any sense. So I just kind of peel it out, keep brushing it back until I feel like it's ready to go. And then I just kind of go for it. And then if I like where the middle part landed, great. If not, we'll redo. Can you tell I literally don't do hair? And then normally with these longer front pieces, what I've been doing since February is I'll take a shower at night and then I'll just go to sleep with wet hair with it all brushed back, no part. And with it all brushed back, it gives it volume, if that makes any sense. So that when I wake up in the morning and I actually do part my hair, it kind of resembled a little bit of a swoop, if that makes any sense. But today we're gonna try to do the blow drying method. I think at this point we can go ahead and start spraying this in the hair. I don't know how good of a mister it is. Slightly fragranted. Wow, how did I say? Slightly fragranted. Fragranted. Fragrance? Fragranted. I don't even know if that's a word. It has a scent is what I'm trying to say. But we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna kind of spray it all over. What we're going to do, maybe I will use the clips. You know, I wasn't too sure if I would. Maybe that would help some. Find all my actual bang parts and then clip the rest. Maybe that's the vibe. Can you tell I'm not a pro? Okay, that feels right-ish. Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a solid section, I think. We'll just do the same to the other side. Just kind of brush it down and see where all the short pieces are. And she gave me layers, so some of the shorter pieces are longer than the others. I feel like this is right, but it could be so wildly wrong. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Also, I feel like I have more hair in the front than just this, but maybe because it's wet, that's why? I don't know. But we did the spray, we parted the hair, we even used the clips. The clips aren't even. Let's reclip this up real quick. Not that it matters, because I'm literally just about to dry it all, but you know what, it's fine. Let's go ahead and plug in our hair dryer. This part I'm actually really nervous about because as a kid, anytime someone else would blow dry my hair or I would try to blow dry my own hair, it always hit my head. They would either hit my head or I would hit my head. Obviously on accident, wasn't on purpose, but traumatizing to say the least. I think we're just gonna start with a low setting on the blow dryer and we're just gonna go for it. Sorry if you can't hear anything. I'll try to get this in frame as much as possible, but bear with me. Again, I'm not a pro. We'll just go for it. Okay, so immediately I think I'm doing this wrong. I don't know if clips are necessary. It feels like it's constricting me. We're gonna put the clips down for right now. I'm also gonna go ahead and take off my towel because although I had a towel at the salon around my shoulders, someone else was doing my hair. So I need more mobility, I think. Let's try this again. Obviously it's gonna take practice, but holy cow. Okay, it's doing something. For those of you who have never watched someone style curtain bangs, the way she explained it was I have to keep the heat by the brush, roll at the same time, but you don't just like, so if I'm doing this side of my face, you don't just like go this way, you go this way, and that's what gives it volume. So that's, if it looks weird on camera, this is what I'm trying to do right now. So we're gonna keep going. definitely dry, which I know that's probably a stupid observation, but since I always air dry my hair, I'm not used to this sensation. It's not bad, it definitely has volume. Is it doing like the swooping part of the curtain bang? I would argue no, but that's probably my technique, and it's probably because I'm not doing it properly. So that's probably why. I've also just never really blow dried my hair, period. We're just gonna keep going. You know what? We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna trust the process because I don't want this side to dry before I can get to it. So we're gonna keep doing this side and then we'll do this side. And then I'll check in. The round brush alone, I am struggling to learn how to use. So this is all a learning process, is the gist of this video. The bang sections of my hair are definitely dry. It just looks straight. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it's just a matter of practice. This side didn't turn out terrible. Maybe I'm gassing myself up too much, but for my first time, that side, not so bad. This side is doing the thing where it swoops the wrong way when you want to swoop that way. So let me give it a couple more attempts and then we're gonna attempt to blow dry the rest of my hair. I just know for all the people who love doing their hair are looking at me right now and they're like, what are you doing? The exact result I don't want. And this result's okay. I don't know, y'all. Like, after I discovered I can just go to bed and it just kind of swoops on its own, it's like, why would I bother doing this in the morning? Unless I wanted to take a shower in the morning. That's why doing hair never made sense to me, because I really just brush it and go, unless I want it curled or something. But even then, I've never been able to do hair, so not bad, just not great. All right, let's go ahead and attempt the rest of my hair. Was I supposed to do the rest of my hair first? Because now what do I do with my curtain bangs? Maybe I should have paid attention to what she was doing first. We're gonna try to clip the bangs and then do the rest of the hair. Enough said right there. I look ridiculous. All right, let's keep going. Back of their hair. Like, I'm gonna part it as much as I can to the front, but I did gymnastics for 12 years and I don't even have the capacity to like handle both tools and going down at the same time. Maybe I'm crazy. And again, probably practice. These are the things I wish I took more seriously as a teenager sometimes, so that now in my adulthood I would be like, how do you blow dry your hair? You know? This might be totally incorrect, but this section also feels dry, so I'm going to clip this one back as well and just focus on the bottom layer. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know if that's proper hair care, but I feel like that is a thing where you go in layers and obviously your top layers are going to dry first. Did you go bottom to top or top to bottom? I don't know. This is all a learning process. This half of my hair feels fairly dry, so we're gonna put her back. Oh, frick. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna take the other half of my hair that's still wet. Not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. we're gonna take this side and do the same thing. Flip these bangs over. How do people also get like the perfect parts? I'm assuming it's because they use a comb. But anyway, you know what? One thing at a time. All right. This has to be another part of the learning curve, is that one side of your head you're going to feel more natural at doing and the other side feels stupid. Tell me that you all felt this way too when you were learning how to do your hair, because this is how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now. I think we're going to do the same thing that I did on the other side, which is just kind of finger comb as I blow dry this side. Because the main part of this video is the bangs and not an actual full-blown out hairdo tutorial. Let me do this so that I can give you all my thoughts. Is that I always plan in advance if I need it to look good. Like, I have my hair care routine down to a science. Like, I know how many days I have to wait till I wash. I know how many days in advance I should wash if I want it to look not frizzy and not thick. Like, just have it down to a science. So it's like, this feels like if you're getting ready last minute to me. Like, I love doing makeup, and obviously you do makeup the day of an event, but hair day of an event just is like so much work to do yourself. Okay, so now this is doing the exact thing I was talking about before that I did not want it to do. So I'm just gonna keep doing this thing because this is what I do with my normal brush. I just typically follow the line of my scalp and brush it this way, and then it kind of gets the gist of what I want it to do. Also, since this is a fresh haircut, I think I have to retrain my front pieces what I want it to do, because I'd say about a week or two into my last haircut, it kind of like, it just worked. But since these are shorter, there's like more pressure to get the swoop right, you know? Like, you want it to do like this kind of action. Again, it's not bad. I mean, overall, this doesn't feel bad. I can't tell if it's because my underlayers are still damp that it feels nice to me. Because that's another thing about Hot Tools. I don't typically like how my hair feels afterwards. Like, it always feels really dry, and I already deal with a lot of dryness in my skin and my hair. It's like, I don't want to, you know, fry her, but I would like to have this skill as a once in a while pull it out of my toolbox kind of vibe, you know? The round brush is helpful, although difficult at first because I couldn't figure out what I was doing with it. You can use it as a brush. You don't have to spin it, which probably is a stupid revelation for most people, but for me, definitely not, because I thought you had to like have a continuous motion. No, if you just hold it straight, you can use it like an actual brush, which sounds so stupid coming out of my mouth. I mean, I don't look bad. See, now it's kind of doing the thing. This side's doing the thing. Tell me that's not the vision board. Let me insert a couple photos. Tell me that's not the, right? That's the vibe. I could be wrong. This side, come on now, y'all. This side did me so wrong. I think constructive criticism is going to be needed in the comments down below. Emphasis on constructive. Because, like, I get the gist. This is something I've always tried to explain to people too. Just because I have never been good at doing hair, it doesn't mean that I don't get how. It's just a matter, I think, of practice in my head. For example, braiding. I know how to do a braid. I understand the steps and the logistics of how to do a braid, whether it's a normal braid, a French braid, a Dutch braid. I get the gist. I've seen enough people do it. I've watched enough tutorials on how to do it. Like, I know the gist of what's happening, but to do it on your own head is just like so topsy-turvy to me. And then most people, once I tell them that, are like, well, then you should be able to do it on other people, right? And I'm like, no, because I've just never practiced, is what I've always boiled it down to. But maybe it's just also talent, and maybe hair is just not my talent. I don't know. I will say, although this isn't a review on the products because I'm not on hair tools or hair products, I will say despite that, I think all these products did their job that they were intended for. Did I use them properly? No, I would argue that I probably didn't. But like these clips work fantastic. This round brush works just fine. You know, there's better hair dryers in this world, more expensive ones. It dried my hair. It did the thing. So as long as it doesn't break within, you know, 2 years, I'm probably gonna be pretty happy with it. And I don't know how protective this spray is, but my hair feels really soft considering it just got dried by, you know, a blow dryer. It said you could use on damp or dry, so we're gonna do a little bit more on it. I just think the other curtain bane people, they have it down, you know, and maybe one day I'll get there. I will say though, considering this was my first time doing this, I'm actually pretty proud of the turnout. So I don't know, it's not bad. I can't fathom myself having time to worry about this in the morning, like on a daily basis. So what I will do is tomorrow at work, I'll wear it just down or in a clip or something, and then wash it how I normally wash it, and then update you guys Tuesday morning how it turned out, just doing it normally how I did for the past like 3 months, and like compare the results of which one is better, just for like my own sake. It's like an experiment or something, you know? Like I just need to test it for myself to know which version I like better. Because I feel like when people do their hair like this too, like it lasts for like a day or 2 or maybe 3 if you stretch it. Like once you get the hang of it and you do a really good job at it. So I could see that benefit, I guess. Like especially if you're like got a lot of plans for the weekend and you don't want to worry about your hair, and you can just do it, you know, Friday night after work, you take a quick shower and then blow dry your hair, and then you're good through Sunday until you wash it again. I guess I could see the benefit of that, because otherwise my hair looking good is dependent on me washing it pretty much the night before. But I don't like washing it every day. I like to wash it every 2 to 3. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I kind of like it. I feel like it could be worse. Like there's moments where it's doing the swoop thing, like right now. On both sides, it's doing the thing. It's doing the curtain swoop. And during these moments, I'm like, yeah, I love this hairstyle. This is so me. This is so 23-year-old Sarah. She's so quirky. She's so fun. She's so funky and fresh. I think the other hard part for me is that I've never been one to care about my hair, for better or for worse. Obviously, in some lights, that's a good thing. But in other lights, it's like, you should probably care a little bit. So it's definitely putting me out of my comfort zone to start caring about it like this, because I've literally never bought tools before like this. So I don't know, I'm kind of excited to see, you know, how much practice I get with it, and maybe if I get really good at it and stuff like that. Another thing I want to practice, because I don't normally have short hair like this, and to some of y'all are like, no, that's pretty medium length hair. To me, this is very short. Anyway, now that I have short hair, I also want to practice braiding my hair. Like I just mentioned a couple minutes ago, I am not good at braiding hair, and I think that's another skill I would love to acquire this year. So depending on how much I like this video and how it turns out, maybe I'll make a video of me braiding my hair and learning how to do that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. I think this is as good as it's gonna look for right now. I think I will update you guys at the end of the day. It is currently, I think, 4. So maybe like around 8 or 9, I'll check in to show you guys how my hair is looking and see if it's like all falling straight or like what's the vibe. Because if it didn't even last 4 hours, then that says a lot in how much I need to grow in my technique. But yeah, definitely not a professional, obviously. But this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing it, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch up with you guys later tonight. Hi y'all, it is now 8:20 and I wanted to do a quick little check-in. Let me see if I can set you guys up down here. So this is what my hair looks like. Not bad, considering this was my first time doing this. Let me see how the back of my hair is looking too. Hope it looks good. So yeah, I think the majority of my bangs are doing the thing. But then these very front, the shortest pieces of my bangs, because she did like layers, like I said earlier, these ones are having the hardest time doing the thing. But overall, I think it still gives off the same effect or a similar effect. So I don't think I can be too mad about it. But yeah, this is how it turned out. I don't think it's that bad. Is it worth a half hour of my time? Not on days that I'm going to work, I don't think. Because I really think the way I was doing it before will work just fine. So stay tuned for Tuesday morning / Tuesday afternoon, whenever I decide to film it. I will say I really do like this haircut on me. I feel like it complements my face really well, especially now that it's like hitting my cheekbone was what I told her to hit. I feel like it really frames my face. Also, I feel like, I don't know. I just get good vibes from this hairstyle on me. So yeah, that's the update. I will catch up with you guys on Tuesday. Hi y'all, so it's Monday night and I just got out of the shower. really not an important update, just wanted to show you all that it's all brushed back and this is how I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep as still as possible. But yeah, stay tuned to see how it turns out tomorrow morning. Hopefully it turns out good. Considering I have work tomorrow morning, praying it turns out good and I don't have to wear a hat. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, y'all, good morning. It is currently 6:32. I have to go into work early today, so for those who don't know, I am not a morning person at all, so it's taking everything in me to do this. Anyhow, this is how I woke up. I have not even touched it or brushed it or anything. Sometimes this happens when I wake up, like it won't all stay back. It will start to part just naturally. We're just gonna brush it out and see how it looks. So it's not bad, but I would also argue it's not great. Like, this doesn't look terrible, but it's not the desired look that I'm going for. I mean, it's not bad. Like, again, it might just be a thing of needing to train my hair to do the swoop. Like, it does the job just fine. But yeah, that's how it turned out. I honestly don't know which one I prefer because they both aren't my favorite, and I think both of them are just going to take a little bit of practice to get it right. Honestly, I think this one I prefer a little bit more because it's more of the lazy way to do it. It takes no effort. You just shower the night before and wake up, brush your hair, and go. So the lazy side of me prefers this. But anyhow, yeah, that is how my hair turned out with two different ways of doing it. Like I told you guys at the beginning of this video, I did not know how this was going to turn out, so I would call it a semi-success. I'm still proud of myself for trying to do my hair. Anyhow, I have to go get ready for work. So as always, I hope you guys are having a great day, but if you're not, that's okay too. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.